Hey, so this is Miss B from the library, and Miss Coveney has a research project for you to do today. And she asked me to go over some of the tips that might help you do the very best research for this project. And one of the things I'm going to go over is using databases to do research. Some of you might have heard me give the spiel before, but I sometimes say that databases are the Netflix of research. We have to pay for a database subscription just like you pay for Netflix at home, or somebody does. The reason you pay is it's better quality. Why do we pay for a database? Well, we know that if we get information from a database, it's more reliable. We can trust the information. It has unique content that you can't find in Google. And the citation is already there. For those of you who are used to citing your sources, the citation is already there in the perfect format. So we know the articles are all written by experts in their field. The purpose is always to inform, not to persuade or to sell us something. And the information has already been vetted. That means we can trust it. When we research, we always have to cite to give credit to our sources. Databases are easier to cite because most of them show the correct citation on the page. And all you have to do is look for the thing that says citation tools, and it gives you the full citation. All right, so today when you're researching, a good place to start is to go to the overtonlibrary.com and go to the student resources page, and that's where we have our databases that you can use. So let's do that right now. If I go to the Overton Library page, you start off here at the home page. You're going to click on Student Resources, and we'll scroll down. I think two of the best databases are Student Resources in Context and Science in Context. TEL is also a good one, so you can try that, but I'm going to show you Student Resources in Context. So if I go to Student Resources in Context, and all you have to do is type your search term in right here. I've already typed in geothermal energy, which I don't know, might be one of the ones you're doing. I just want to show you how the results show up. So the results actually show up by the type of results. So reference is going to be almost like looking in an encyclopedia. It's a really good place to get general information. So if you just want to know what geothermal energy is, which is one of the questions you're going to have to answer, the reference is a really good place to start. And then if you scroll down, here's some images. Here's some videos. Sometimes if it's a complicated issue, watching a video can help, and it's actually absolutely a valuable thing you can do for your research to watch a video about it. And then magazines and news are going to give you more current events, recent developments. For example, let me see. The eco-friendliest country on earth, Iceland, uses geothermal. So you might want to find out about that's the news, and the magazines are where you can find out more current events. Academic journals are things that college students and people who are researchers use. These are the things that are kind of geared to a higher level. So that's where you'll find more in-depth research and more kind of comparative analysis. By every category, you can see that it's not just these three, but there's 37 academic journals, 756 newspaper articles. So feel free to click on that, and it will give you all of the results. Also, if you were looking for something specific, you can search within the results. So maybe I can search for cost of geothermal and see if I can find. So that's supposed to limit articles that just tell me about the cost. Also, you might be able to see, you will see that they have these little symbols that tells you how easy it is to read. So the more advanced is the red triangle, green is the very easiest to read. We also have Science in Context, and even though they are both Gale, they're both owned by the same company, the information is slightly different. So if you can't find something on one of the databases, you might go to another. I'll just kind of show you TEL. TEL has actually the Tennessean. It has all kinds of, but you do it the same way. You type in your geothermal and you search. and it will give you the results. It will also show you magazines, books, newspapers, videos, and you can also search within the results. Sometimes you won't be able to find what you need on a database. You're going to have to Google some things, but you'll have to do a little bit more work to ensure that the information you find is reliable. So I'm going to show you a little video about using something called the CRAP method. Let's see. Here it is.
Welcome to Real Websites, Real Advice, the show where we look at websites and tell you if they're safe for your research. I'm Suspicious Sally. And I'm Skeptical Sue. We've both been burned by bad websites before, so we know how you feel. That's right. I once thought I could charge my iPhone by plugging it into an onion. And I thought all cats were girls and all dogs were boys. That doesn't make sense, Sue. But I saw it online. That just goes to show how careful you have to be when you're looking for information online. Anyone can post anything at any time. And there's no guarantee that anyone has checked it for accuracy, unless you check it yourself. Why don't we do something different today? Instead of judging a bunch of websites, why don't we show our viewers how to judge them for themselves? Let's show them CRAP. Sally, Sue, CRAP is an acronym. I knew that. CRAP is a simple but powerful set of criteria that can help you figure out whether not a website is safe to use for your research. Currency. Is the information up to date? When was it posted? Is the website updated regularly? Relevant. Does the information relate to your research topic? Is it in-depth enough for academic use? Authority. Is the author qualified to write about this topic? Look for subpages like About Me and try looking up the author in Google. Good authors list their contact information too. Accuracy. Is the information reliable, error-free, and supported by evidence? Make sure that the author has cited their work. Purpose. Is the information presented objectively, or could the author be trying to sell, entertain, or persuade? It's important to be aware of any potential biases. You can also use CRAP to analyze news reports, documentaries, books, and any other information you find offline or online. So get crapping and keep your mark passing. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so to sum it up, the first place I want you to look today is at the databases. You're going to go to, you might want to write this down, go to overtonlibrary.com and look at student resources. When you get to student resources, you can choose from student resources in context. That should be context, not contest. Or science in context. You can also look at, at the Tennessee one. If you can't find information here, you can try to Google the facts you need, but remember CRAP: currency, relevancy, authority, accuracy, and purpose. Happy researching!